Among the many pressing issues that received very little attention amidst the interruptions and insults during last night's presidential debate was the dire state of the economy. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin met for an hour and a half today, trying to seek a bipartisan compromise on a new massive stimulus. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said the sides are, quote, very far apart. And hearing those words, if you work in the airline industry in particular, has to be devastating. That's because relief measures that help keep them afloat are set to expire tomorrow, meaning tens of thousands of jobs may disappear as well. Gio Benitez reports.
They are the workers who have spent the pandemic in the air, at airports, or taking care of planes. But tonight, more than 40,000 airline employees are just hours away from losing their jobs.
I dreamed of being a flight attendant when I was a little girl, so my dreams came true. I have my dream job, and so I have been asking myself, like, what do you do when you lose your dream job? Where do you go from there? I don't have any answers right now.
Annette Holla has worked as a flight attendant for United for the past 7 years. Her last flight was just a week ago.
I asked one of my coworkers to take a picture of me. I said, this is my last time, like, putting on this uniform and coming to work. I wear my uniform with pride. I love my job.
Her tears represent real worry. Just weeks before the pandemic ravaged the airline industry, Holla bought her first house.
Past October 1st, my future is like a big black hole. And there's a lot of innocent people whose lives are being held in the balance, and we're all on a precipice right now.
Back in March, the airlines received $25 billion from the U.S. government from the payroll support program through the CARES Act. But that money runs out tomorrow. The airline industry has been begging lawmakers for more, even taking their message to Capitol Hill.
We must continue the payroll support program that has been the most effective jobs program of coronavirus relief, the most effective use of the public's money. And so on a balance sheet, everyone agrees.
Nick Callio is CEO of Airlines for America, which represents the major U.S. airlines.
What's going through your mind?
Thinking about the thousands and thousands of employees who are going to lose their jobs, their health insurance, the impact that that's going to have on their families.
To those who say that the airlines didn't manage their money correctly from the beginning, what do you say?
I would say that that is simply not true. The airlines, all of them, were said to have fortress balance sheets. They had all packed in enough liquidity for an event 3 times 9/11. Three times worse than 9/11. That all disappeared. By April, we were flying 94% less people than we had been on March 1st. That's like 1954 prior to the jet age.
Air travel is down around 70% compared to last year, and experts predict it won't return to pre-pandemic levels until 2024. Now we're seeing how one family of airline workers is dealing with the cuts. The Ericksons all work for Alaska Airlines. The father, Lee, is a pilot. The mother, Brenda, is a flight attendant. Their kids, Kaylin and Sydney, work at the airline too. And in hopes of saving their jobs, Mom and Dad took early retirements. Lee piloted his last flight this week, passing the baton to his son, who was his co-pilot.
This is my last trip with Alaska Airlines. I've been flying here for 36 years, and I'm fortunate enough today to fly with my son in the right seat.
Lee and Brenda say they don't regret their decision one bit because they get to watch their children fly the friendly skies too. An inspiring story, even in the midst of heartbreak for so many Americans, like Annette Holla, who worries about the future of air travel.
This might be it. There's no guarantees in the future that we will, be able to come back, that life won't change, or that I would be able to continue to do this. So, yeah, I've thought about it.
And that recovery could take years. Gio Benitez, ABC News, New York.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.